Wow, technical difficulties. Sees me like spending an hour on a 10-minute clip, and lately I've been doing multiple takes because I get distracted and I digress. I gotta stop doing that. So anyway, there's a few things I want to fucking say in this video. You know, I'm starting to do more videos because for 2 or 3 months I didn't do any. So I'm doing as much as I can. This is the third time they've taken my channel outdoors, and that's all happened recently. And I'm not trying not to expose much of this. Anyway, so because me and Eddie are retiring, and, and because I have the Eddie syndrome, and I'm patient zero with the Eddie syndrome. I worked on him so fucking hard. Like everyone gets this Eddie syndrome when they meet him, but they don't work as me. They're weak. They don't work as hard as me. They're weak. I fucking moved mountains, shovel by shovel, fucking long distances for this man. I fucking suffered and sacrificed and nearly died a few times for this man. And he knows it. So he loves me back. He got really true deep feelings for me. Finally, fucking, I won. I'm the last man standing. Everyone else failed, and they all fucking. He left them all behind, but he's taken me to keep. So I won. Paid off. I wasn't going to get taken out for an answer. No way. That's not the Eddie syndrome. The Eddie syndrome is, just consumed by him. I only said that I'm going to keep uploading all videos from my whole life around Eddie and different musics and stuff. I'm on the beach, and this is my third attempt. But as I previously said in other videos, my phone just ain't shit. It's got not much memory. I'm just going to free it up, erased as much videos and shit as I could this morning. So last time I had 10 minutes video. I'm thinking I'm going to get closer to 15 minutes this time. Right. Hold on. Hold on, viewers. I love doing. Also, another thing that I wanted to mention is that this channel is not advertised. And I've changed the name 3 different times just in case people overheard it or whatever. But now it's called the Eddie syndrome, and it's going to stay the Eddie syndrome because that is something that I want to be recognised, and it will be recognised when he dies. Everything I say on this channel is 100% accurate, and I don't lie. This is only Eddie knows about this channel. He doesn't look at it very often, only when I prompt him to in particular videos. He knows it's there for if I pass away. But he's aware of it, and he does look at it. That he tells me not very often, but who knows. So I'm just leaving this for Eddie and I, and the socks and stuff around us, and it's just me and the camera. I'm not smoking a joint. I just had a shot, and at the beach smoking a joint doing the channel. I don't know. I get ready to shot it, pocket for the money and send him on his way. We gave each other time. We'll meet up. He's out doing his thing, whatever it is that he does. God knows. I just gave him a shot, a fuck off shot, and sent him out to fucking paradise in a tourist destination. He's buzzing around, floating, doing whatever. He's probably buying us rings. We're looking at fucking engagement rings and wedding rings. I think that's what he might be doing. I just want to mention everything I say in here is facts. So if I'm to pass away under any circumstance, and any official is looking at this footage for any sort of picture or idea, everything I say in here is factual. And that's why certain things I want to put on this channel, but I can't. Because it's going to have too bad a repercussion. So, but everything else I do say is factual. Because it's not only for other people's benefit, it's for my benefit. So when I get older, I can reflect upon the channel. I already do. My memory is that bad from trauma and whatnot. My memory just shut down and now I've got like short-term memory. I remember significant things, but like I can't remember what I did 5 minutes ago. So like I even reflect upon this channel now, just to give me hindsight into pretty much majority of the relationship that I've been with Eddie. I've been documenting. I think it was like 6 months, 9 months or something after I got with him. 9 months or something. I started documenting these things. I'm going to continue to do so throughout the entire relationship, which is now marriage. So like, this is for me when I'm old and I might have Alzheimer's or something, and my daughter or grandchild or my cousin or nurse or friend might be showing me this video footage just so that I can remember. I might not be able to respond, but I'll be grateful that I've got all this footage to look upon, years and years of footage. So it's for my memory, my purposes as well. So I'm not going to alter reality, knowing that when I've got Alzheimer's, I'm looking back on it. I'm not going to rely on what I'm going to remember good memories, not sitting here deceiving people behind a camera. And I'm not trying to achieve anything out of this. All I want to achieve is acknowledgement of the Eddie syndrome. It's a serious condition. And I'm not sure if he's the only one that has such an effect on people, but if there is other people out there who are consumed by the Eddie syndrome, obviously they wouldn't be with Eddie, they'd be with a Frank or a Paul or a Julie or a Barbara or something. Either way, they've got the Eddie syndrome if they're in a position like me. And these videos help other people with the Eddie syndrome. For many reasons. And they should let me get shit off my chest. And leave behind memories, because I certainly don't take photos of myself. Eddie does though. He pulls out all sorts of photos of me. Like, he's got me the other day, pulls out a photo, and I'm like sitting there for a pair of whales and that, just doing what you do, and he's fucking got a photo of me, cheeky cunt. In the penthouse, sitting there hunched over the table, fucking whales in front of me doing whatever it is that you do with whales, all fucking equipment all around me and shit. And the fuck, mate? He takes photos of all sorts of shit when I'm sleeping, like all random shit. Half the time I ask him to. Trying to get a photo of him together for him. For us. So obviously these video clips, some are specific, but on all of them, as you can see, most of them, I've got several things I want to approach. And Eddie knows I'm genuine now. He knows I'm not a fucking gold digger, mate. I've proven that, and I've proven it to his family, I've proven it to everyone. And that's what my main concern was, that people sort of using him for his, opportunities and abilities and capabilities and finances and security and protection and all these things, and it's not the case. I love him because I've got the Eddie syndrome, mate. As soon as I met him, I fell in love with him. It's contagious, that shit. It's like, he just projects it, and if you're on the same, I don't know how many people catch it around him. And like, that's a good question. How many people does he do this to? And he tells me stories all the time how people just meet him and fall in love with him, and even heterosexuals, they want to come out for a drink, come back to mine, and before you know it, they're like, next second they're putting sexual requests on him, and they've never even thought about doing that with another male before. Like, even heterosexuals are getting affected by this Eddie syndrome. Anyway, everyone around him wants not to sleep with him, but have the interaction with him. And everyone around him falls in love with him, and I suffer because everyone else gets jealous. It's not my fault. No, I thought if I get jealous. There's been many people in my situation that have the ability to establish life with Eddie, and they haven't put the effort in. I'll put the effort in, and other people just are out for themselves, and I'm not. That's the difference. I've just got Eddie's best interest at heart, and I just want to look after him. I'm not interested in anything else to offer, although He gives me gifts all the time, and I graciously accept them. I don't ask for them. It's not my fault if he looks after me. He looks after me because I look after him. And that's what the problem is with all the other people who before me with Eddie syndrome. You happy yourselves. You fell in love with him, and it was all about you. Oh, I want this, and I love you, sir. No, blah blah blah. Get all clingy and don't let him breathe. And it's like, wow, you wonder why you failed, mate. And I went through fucking hell and high water trying to establish what his wants and desires were, who he is as a person, his culture, his morals, his values, his beliefs, everything like this, his intellect, his fucking curiosities and interests, his hobbies, everything. I went to all this extent to learn about him. You know, all these other people just want to be all about them and sex. That's what it is. These other people is all about sex. Up until this point, Eddie's only been about sex. I'm the first person that I've shown him what it is to be in an actual old school traditional relationship, apart from the fact that we're both men. You know, he doesn't see many old school men anymore, so like it's refreshing for him. You know, yeah. I've shown him it. Now he's addicted. Now he loves me. He doesn't want to be with anyone else anymore. He's gone from a little fucking high rolling player to being monotonous, fucking someone who's not in his playground, in his level, like, you know. So sorry if you had the Eddie syndrome and lost, but you lost. He's mine now. Anyone around us, if you fall in love, he's not interested. And if you tell me otherwise, that he's been doing stuff, like, I'm not going to believe it anyway. If you tell me he's done anything against my best interest, if he's dishonoured me in any way, I don't believe it, mate. I looked in his eyes and you told me otherwise, mate. He's committed to me now, so Eddie syndrome. I'll document it for the rest of our relationship and the rest of my life. Peace out, Eddie. I love you.